I am live now. So bad. Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy. Show 69. Welcome,
I
everybody.
woke up today.
That's good.
That's always good. 9:30.
Good start.
I just want to now that I'm on Do Not Disturb to figure out who texts me the earliest. So Nate's here today, too, and we talked about this last week.
We did.
Greg did send a text at 7:40 a.m., but it was through the group.
You woke up at 9:30?
I go to bed late, and I can't sleep right now. Yeah, it's I watched 2 movies, did that. Renee actually cooked lasagna last night. It was really good.
Nice.
But back to the texting thing.
Yep.
I think it's all solved. Just do not disturb, focus. The problem is, I think I want people to call me up to 2 a.m. Did I talk about that in front of the girls
Right.
here? And I like,
Yep.
if somebody calls me Nate at 1 a.m.,
You're up. You're ready.
oh, come on over.
I think I was texting you when I was on the West Coast, and I can't remember what I was texting you about, but it was probably like 1 or 1:30 your time.
Yeah.
You answered right away.
Yeah.
So
So I took the do not disturb, because my house is always open.
right.
Somebody would drive by in the area.
Yeah, they just stop in.
They
Kind of like
stop
Red
by.
Rocks.
Right. They can stop by for a cocktail,
Yeah.
hot tub, whatever. Just whatever, you know what I mean? I mean, Nate, you wouldn't know that. You're one thing about Nate is he's committed to whatever he's committed to.
Committed man.
Committed man. What? So then we had Tyler Reddick won yesterday. That was big news.
That was probably the most entertaining race I've seen in a long time.
Now Nate's been around basketball all of his life, and
Right. He's probably heard of that MJ guy.
and media and all that stuff.
Yep.
What do you think the ratings are when Michael Jordan runs out to beat Tyler? Doesn't that affect? That's got to help. a
Oh,
lot.
it helps completely because it's hitting different demographics. I mean, when you have Michael Jordan, a focal point of basketball in that community, coming into a world of NASCAR, it kind of is like a melting pot. It's a blend of, pretty big influence. So,
What about you? Like when you played Citadel, right?
Citadel? Yeah.
If you won the game, did you ever win a championship, or did you guys win?
No, we never won a championship.
What about high school?
High school? Yeah, high school. We won a state football championship, went undefeated.
It's okay. You're done with the game, and then Michael Jordan gives you a hug. What would you feel like? I mean, that would be a big deal, right?
That'd be a really big deal. Yeah.
So even Tyler Reddick, don't you think it's a big deal? Like, wow. I'm
Yeah.
watching this like from a fan, even like, wow.
Right.
Michael Jordan is lifting them up, and
Yeah. Not only at the race, wins the race,
twice.
and then walks out onto the track, part of celebration. I mean, I think that's the first time he's really walked out there.
But
that was cool.
But me being loyal to my buddy, I'd
Right.
rather meet Denny Hamlin. I mean, I feel, that's the thing about Denny right now. What a position to be in. You want to win the race,
But he's winning in many ways.
but he's winning the other side. So I think it's good. It's always hard, I think, because
Right.
he's a competitor.
Yeah, I mean, like you said after the Daytona 500, it's hard for him fully to enjoy it because if 23-11 wins, that means actually he lost
Right.
as a racer.
Right.
And I think we know that guy's a little bit of competitive.
Oh, yeah. Now he's fishing. That's
Right.
I mean, they're fishing in Daytona. You like to fish, Nate?
I don't have enough patience for fishing.
I'm with you on that.
I've probably done it a total of 2 or 3 times my whole life. So,
So you don't have, like, when you ask a kid NAL deals, you don't say, do you go fishing?
that's not my first question.
Yeah.
Or third.
Hey, you know what pressure fishing is?
No.
You ever know what pressure fishing is?
No.
When you're fishing and you have to catch it or you don't eat.
Oh.
So that's pressure fishing. So you might want to learn someday. You never know.
It's
what
kind of
you're
like
gonna be.
being an agent.
Yeah. Tell us about what's going on with the agency. What do we got? Who do we have? Anybody new? Or
Let's
you
get a
got
little
it?
history on who Nate is, first of all. Little rundown on who is Nate.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Who are you, Nate?
Other than Ron's friend, an accomplice, graduated from the Citadel, scouted in the NBA for a few years, coached in the NBA, did skill development, then became an agent, have my own company called Court 14, actually created it as a class project at the Citadel, and it's evolved into a full-blown sports agency, event company, and mentorship program for kids to help them get scholarships. So that's been the primary focus throughout it all, is to simply help people through basketball. But it's evolved quite a bit, especially with this NIL world. So, it's very heavy in the NIL world, representing quite a few players throughout college basketball, working with a lot of schools, but mainly basketball. That's been the main vehicle.
What's the youngest a kid now can get in NIL?
They can get them as young as
Is there anybody like 12 years old, 13, or getting money? Or
Yeah. There's some young kids getting money at that age. Now their parents are managing that money and receiving that money and managing their social media accounts, but there's some young influencers out there. So, but the majority of them are, when you get to high school, that's typically where.
What's the top high school in the country right now, basketball? I know Oak Hill is one of them.
Oak Hill's up there. I would say there's a school called Spire Academy in Ohio. That coach used to be at Mount Verde last year, and he switched over to Spire. The other one's Prolific Prep they moved from the West Coast in wine country to Boca. So they're down there in South Florida. AZ Compass out in Arizona, out in Phoenix is pretty good. Those are probably the top ones I would say at the moment. There's a few others.
So what does a kid get paid? What can a kid get paid in high school now to play basketball?
It depends on their marketability. So they can pick up, different types of marketing deals, whether that's a shoe contract, whether that's a endorsement from a company or a local business, or it can be anything from a trading card deal or an appearance fee or running a camp or stuff like that. High school kids aren't making crazy amounts of money unless you're probably a top 10 level kid.
Now, what about a tournament? If they play in a tournament, they paying to win? Like, I've seen that happen.
Not a lot in high school. There's a few circumstances where they do, but it's one of those things where like a lot of them are.
Just put it in front of Nate. Nate. Yeah.
Is this ravioli?
Chef Boyardee.
Future sponsor of the show.
Well, go ahead. We'll talk about this next.
Ronald's ravioli. That could be on the menu.
Well, we're going to pivot a little bit because she brought it up, but Ricky Stenhouse and Todd Hirschfeld have
Chef Boyardee.
So we figured today that we want you to taste it and see what you think.
What do you mean they have Chef Boyardee?
Well, he sponsors Ricky Stenhouse's car.
It's a main sponsor on
Have you ever had Chef Boyardee?
I have.
Now, did they have the pizza or not? They used to do the pizza, right?
They still do. My dad makes it. He's got a little recipe he used to make for us as kids.
I want to have a Chef Boyardee night, like where everybody makes a different style.
Where we make our own pizzas.
Yeah,
I think that'd be fun. Who do you think out of our friend group would make the best pizza?
Well,
You were a chef for how many years?
a long time, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be.
I don't know. I don't know that I trust your pizza.
Oh my God! Follow a recipe.
No. This is not a recipe type of thing when you're making your own creation. Like, you got to just go with what you feel.
You got to be creative.
Yeah.
So what would you put on yours? Like,
I'd probably put lots of pepperoni. I'm a big pepperoni guy.
okay.
Probably some banana peppers and maybe a little bit of sausage, but I like the,
Like a meat lovers.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, too much like sausage and stuff on the pizza it gets too much. But the key to the pizza is the crust. You gotta.
Yeah, but I think if I remember, they're real thin. The crusts are real thin with Chef Boyardee, aren't they?
It's pretty good.
Huh? That's your lunch. There you go. That's how bad it's gotten. We have at Red Rocks now. We have Chef Boyardee pasta. They come in and you get it. It's
Fresh out of the can.
Yeah, fresh out of the can.
Great margins. What is this? $20 on the menu?
Yeah, it's $30 or $40. Yeah. Well, what could we add to that though? Like Todd Hirschfeld actually said he gave 100 samples out?
Yeah, 100,000 samples
Of
at the
Chef
Daytona
Boyardee at the track.
of Daytona at Daytona 500.
So we're going to have the pizza thing. Maybe we'll do the podcast from there. But that last time when I did the podcast at the house, it wasn't really that good. It was hard because it was really loud.
Yeah, we did not plan that out well.
And we let people drink too much.
Huh.
So.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
the
that was
plan.
a problem.
Well, I mean, maybe we just do some clips of before and after pizza and the tasting test.
So do you have, when you get NAL, do you get a sponsor like Chef Boyardee, or who do you go to?
Yeah. So I actually just messaged a company today, and I'll pull it up here on my phone.
Is it Greg Fernelli like we just did?
Not Greg
SRI.
not Greg Fernelli. It's actually for one of my players at Tennessee this year. He is the dog. He is the spinal cord. He's the heart.
What's his name?
Bishop Boswell.
Oh, yeah, he was supposed to be on the show.
He was, but he's currently in practice. But we'll get him on here in the springtime or after the season.
Yeah, he'd like to meet me, I'm sure.
He would. But the creative part of this is that I was at his game versus Vanderbilt this Saturday, and across the ticker, across the in the arena, Boswell golf carts came across, and his last name is Bishop Boswell. So I actually reached out to them today, and just introducing myself, giving them a little a little background on Bishop, and basically trying to create a collaboration. So you kind of have to find that alignment, whether it's something they really like fishing and Denny, Bass Pro Shops. You have to find that alignment in the company or the interest.
Well, what was their interest?
I just sent them a message probably about an hour ago, so we haven't gotten a response
What's
yet.
a shout out to those golf cart people?
Yeah, shout out Boswell
Yeah,
Golf
plus
Carts.
come to Red Rocks if you come to yours.
Come to Red Rocks.
Yeah. So then from anybody, Banks, how many players do you have now?
We currently have 27 players total. So went from, I think when we started the representation business after that first year, we had 6 or 7, and now we're having to turn people away, which is a good problem, but we got to continue to get the right people.
Are you going to put a bid in for WMG since it's for sale?
WMG.
Wasserman Media Group?
Oh, no, I'm not.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Wasserman is one of the larger agencies in sports, and Casey, their founder, he was on
a little trouble.
He was on the list, so he's having to take a step.
He was on
away.
the FC list?
He was having to take a step away.
Oh, we never even talked about that one.
But there's a lot of people that are coming on that list. Are you on the list?
Listen, it's funny.
There was a long pause there.
I don't condone what he did, but the people that knowingly knew what he did should be in trouble. That's all I'm going to say. If it's true,
For sure.
you know what I mean. So,
A lot of folks.
I mean, that's not a good deal to be on his list. But so because of that, people aren't doing business with him, or you think he'd go to jail?
No, because of that, people who are represented by that company, it might not be him directly, but they are not wanting to be associated. So it'd be like me if I got in trouble.
Right.
And
what happened to Old Sycamore? I mean, the guy
yeah,
blatantly got in trouble, and nobody will go to his.
Very similar situation
yeah.
there.
So if someone, if one of my clients, if I got in trouble and they didn't want to be associated with whatever it is that I got in trouble for, they would go find new representation.
Wow, that's.
Yeah, it kind of started first on the music side for him, and then it's now kind of trickled and everything to enough
So a
to
lot
give
of
him
people are
enough
leaving.
pressure.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
some people have left.
Yeah.
So-
But there's again, that list there's going to be a lot of people. So, but
I think he was a little more heavily involved, though, than just on a list is probably a big piece. But he's also
He gave him his plane.
he's also the commissioner of the Olympics in L.A.
Who is this guy?
Casey
Wasserman.
Yeah,
Wow.
he is the grandson.
See, I think that's the other thing. A lot of people don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Unless you know,
Right.
the Burkdale stuff we have going on. People think they know, but they don't really know.
Right.
What really happened.
What happened?
We had a deal in Burkdale. We had a TikTok takeover.
Takeover.
Oh wow.
at 10:30 at night where we had some kids that came up and
They were
jumped
jumping
on
on
their car
cars.
and doing their thing. But it looked like from the outside that, if you looked at it, that we had these kids.
The video
but it-
doesn't look good.
But
Yeah.
the staging of the event and the kid getting TikTok views was well worth it. You know what I mean?
You know what we need? We need a table talk takeover
Yeah, yeah. Where can we do that at?
right outside in Burkdale. But it's got to probably be before, what's the curfew now?
6 p.m.
So 6:30.
Yeah, we'll do our own takeover.
6:30. We'll bring Denny's car into Burkdale, and we'll get you on top of it,
Right.
and
you
we'll
guys
dance and
jump
do a
on it.
TikTok.
I say you throw your fishing rods, like do something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, throw your
They
lines
try
out
to
there.
catch me, like with a fishing rod.
I think that'd be great.
So we got LJ Smith. We're going to call him in, I guess.
Yeah. Give old LJ a call.
How do we do that?
I think you should just be able to call on your phone. It should hopefully automatically connect.
You think? Well, you think the guy would?
Well,
answer?
you do have a new phone, so I doubt it actually will connect. So,
What do you think I have to do?
if not, we can just put the speaker up to your.
Okay, we'll call. You could tell him I'm calling him.
Yep.
Call LJ Smith.
Calling LJ Smith.
It's not going through. Why?
Because you have to connect it to your Bluetooth first.
Well, why don't we do that?
Here's something ringing.
Yeah, it's just through his.
Okay, wait.
his
Let's
mic,
do
so
this.
it's-
Let's do this on.
So go to your settings there.
Why don't we?
You are calling him 5 minutes early, just FYI.
Well, we might need another 5 minutes to be ready.
Hold on,
so-
Bluetooth. So one thing about this company, this thing you're on, Nate, we are a very high budgeted company, and stuff like this we have to learn.
Yeah.
So
Well, the
but
best
tell-
way to learn is through experience.
Tell
so.
us about before LJ answers. Tell us about LJ. Tell us about who we're talking to today.
Yeah. So LJ was actually on the show probably 6 months ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And one of the first guests, high school NIL guests, Ron, first really wanted to dip his toes into the NIL world. LJ was non-committed. I think he was, top 15, top 20 in the country in basketball rankings on ESPN. And now he is number 9 on the ESPN rankings. So, and he is actually committed to Ohio State. So he is currently playing his junior year of high school basketball at Oak Hill Academy. He's one of the top, scoring guards in the country. Really, really getting better and going to be one of the top players in the country in his class. So, had
How old you got to be to get? So he's an NIL junior, but he still hasn't even played his senior year. You can't leave early, right?
He can if he wants to, and that he's talked about that. But he's going to have a chance to be a McDonald's All-American, play in the game. He'll be one of the top players in the country if he stays for his senior year. So
Look at this. Well, I'm excited. I know his dad. I mean, he comes in, and I enjoy his company. And actually, we're gonna do something with him, the Milk Challenge, which.
with that, I forgot about the milk.
Yeah,
Challenge.
and just so you know out there for all my listeners, if you can
We might need to do that Saturday.
drink milk in an hour, a gallon of milk, but a whole milk in an hour, I'll give you $500. But it's really hard to do. He thinks he can do it,
We're connected. We should be good.
but I don't want to get the kid. I don't obviously want to get the kid sick. So
Well, maybe a milk sponsor will help
Could-
out.
huh? Yeah, maybe we'll get a.
A local dairy farm. That's what we need.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that, but I think that's a good idea. Okay, we'll try one more time
I learned from Nate. You got to make those connections.
because we got great.
Storylines.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you tell him we're calling about the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
LJ Smith.
Hey, what's up, LJ? What up? I think I picked up too quick.
You not there?
Hey, LJ, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on?
I'm in school.
School. What do you got? What's classes today?
I had history, chemistry, Spanish, math, English.
You know, Spanish, I can tell you this, from a guy that's 48 years old or older, the only class I ever cheated my whole life was Spanish.
How old are you?
I don't know. And so,
It's hard.
I know, but like, do me a favor, take that class. Like, if you need help, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, como estás? I can do all that.
Just as long as you can at least
But
count.
like, can you do anything yet in Spanish? Can you got any game there? ¿Qué horas? ¿Cómo estás? Anything?
I
Well,
suck at Spanish.
yeah, well, you got, it's funny, LJ, because we know you're in the basketball career, but Luke May, who plays for China, so they all speak Chinese, right? But for them, they have colors. So I asked him that question.
Yeah.
Every play has a color, like they go red, blue, green. So because he doesn't know Chinese, but Spanish is something you should learn. What time's that? I mean, maybe like Nate. Say hi to Nate, by the way.
You're live on the air, by the way.
Yeah, you're live.
Oh, what's up, Nate?
What's up, LJ?
Hey, what about? Can you go to a Spanish class with him? Hey, make sure he takes Spanish. And actually, if you get an A in Spanish, I'm going to give you $500.
I get an A in Spanish. All right.
Now listen, I had to do extra credit to get my A's, so whatever it takes, but I got to see it.
All right.
Okay. And we got Greg Fernelli with a little sponsorship deal today with SRI. Thanks, Greg. Shout out to Greg Fernelli for his commitment to youth basketball. Thank you. So what do you got? How's the year going?
It's going all right. We battling to get in the Nike Scholastic tournament right now. But
Nate, what's that mean? Or Nate?
The
we
Nike
we gotta
playoffs.
win that game
Essentially.
Friday, and hopefully we get a wild card game to get in the tournament.
Well, what's your record?
Like 6 and 7, 5 and 7, something like that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, teams have won from worse positions before. Nate's usually in hoop group about 2 and 4, but he's won the championship from back there.
That's not true.
That's not true?
Not true.
That's not true. Have you ever won a championship in hoop group?
Yes.
Okay. LJ, can you beat Nate 1-on-1 or not? What's going on?
We talked about this last time, I think.
Did he just say easy?
Easy, yeah.
That's easy.
LJ, what was the score of our last game?
I beat you.
By how many points?
I don't know.
1.
Right, here we go again.
1.
So,
First of all, I was playing around with you.
hey, see, this is where, LJ, I'm on your side. Nate lost. Like, it doesn't matter what you lost by. You lost, like the Olympics, right? USA won by 1 goal. They won.
I lost. I admit it, but it was 1 point.
Well, I mean, did he let you come from behind?
No, I had a chance to win it.
You did?
Yeah, I missed the free throw.
We was
Shocker.
going at 3. I had 3 points, but I was saying I had 2 so he could keep playing because I wanted to keep playing.
LJ, don't lie online. It's not a good look.
Yeah, LJ, I believe you. Just so you know, the listeners, Brett, don't you believe him? I mean, you're Nate's eating too many tacos to really be able to eat.
Raviolis.
You're giving me ravioli today.
I gave beef ravioli. You ever have Chef Boyardee ravioli, LJ?
You said what?
Have you ever had Chef Boyardee products like ravioli or spaghetti or anything?
Yeah.
We fed Nate Chef Boyardee ravioli today.
He ate it all?
No, I had a couple bites.
He LJ, he likes to eat, but he looks good, man. He looks good. He likes to eat. So when are we gonna? So we're talking about the milk challenge. When can we get this $500 deal done for the milk challenge?
I'm going to be home this weekend.
Saturday, it's going down.
So do you think you can drink? The problem is you might get a little bit,
We need to have a live IG session with LJ doing this Saturday at Red Rocks.
Wow, he's gonna be. I think his dad's doing it too.
Yeah,
His dad wants to do it. Oh God, his dad's gonna be. You better be close to the bathroom. Why do you think you know what it does? It's gonna regurgitate your stomach. Have you practiced at all?
That's easy. I can drink milk. I like drinking milk.
But a gallon. in 1 hour. This could go down. Brent, you got any ideas for this thing?
No,
How long I got to drink a gallon?
An hour.
An hour.
No, that's easy. Yeah.
You can't go to the bathroom either. Like you can't. There's no. The rules are you sit there for an hour, and you drink milk.
I think
And-
have buckets handy.
And you can't go to the bathroom to pee or anything like that. You got to drink it. It's gonna be good, Nate. What do you think, Nate?
I don't know. I mean, I never, since I've represented LJ, I can't bet against him. I mean, he finds ways to win.
What do you want to bet for him? I'll open lines up right now, bud. 1-1.
I think we need to open up the lines. I think we need to get everybody in our dream team chat. I think it's a good betting line.
Well, why don't you look online? Ask ChatGPT if anybody can do it. That would be a good idea. So, what about Ohio State? The last time you were on our show, you weren't committed. What do you think about Ohio State?
I love the coaching staff. Really great guys, and I feel like it's a place where I can go and just be myself and get better.
Yeah. What Nate? What do you think about LJ at Ohio State?
I think it's a good fit. I mean, Jake Diebler, he's really good guy and like really cares about his players. So, you know, when LJ goes and handles his business, I think he's gonna, you know, have an opportunity to, you know, run the team and really play how he wants to play. And I think, you know, Jake will make him better. He'll develop him. And, you know, I think Ohio State getting those fans behind him, I think it'll be fun.
Do you think you like to score? I mean, do you like to hit the three, or what do you like to do? What's your game?
I would say shoot the three, but I can create for myself and others as well. So, like all around player.
Do they double team you a lot in the college game, or they play zone in high school? Excuse me.
They play man, but they try to like double me off screens and stuff. But
Yeah, what do you do about that, Nate? When they prime like Luka Doncic or LJ or something like that? How do they?
When they double team him?
Yeah, or what do you try to do there?
Well, and this is an area I think LJ's gotten a lot better at, is I think that when they double team you, you got to get the ball to the open guy. So, you know, 2 people are guarding you. There's 5 people on the other team. That means somebody's open. So it's one of those things that LJ has gotten much better at distributing the ball while, you know, taking on 2 defenders and you know, getting the ball to where it needs to be. So he's gotten better. He's been much improved as a true
being
point
a
guard.
coach, though, don't you think? Like me, I was a coach of hoop group, obviously, horrible record, but don't you try to pick for him or something maybe, or how do you? Or do you just got to move the ball around more? Like,
well, remember when you played in hoop group, and I would say, "Hey, don't come set a ball screen."
Yeah.
That was because you were bringing your man to me, and they would double team me when I just needed you to get over in the corner and be a sniper.
Create some
Right.
distance.
Right.
So if you brought your man to me, it was a problem.
And by the way, LJ, I think I was 6 for 15 that year with Nate. They did kick it out to me, so that was a good year. But nobody guarded me, so it's not like, I mean, 6'15" is like, okay, nobody would guard me, but that was back in the day. So what else you doing at school today? Like, what else you got going on?
so I got English in like a couple minutes, and then after English class, I'm done for the day.
Who's your teacher? Give us her name.
Miss McPherson.
Is she nice?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got to learn about English? Say? What do you learn in English? Say? What would I learn? Because I don't know how to talk.
You would learn how to write essays.
Do people use ChatGPT in high school and college now? High school?
Yeah, but they be having like little AI triggers and stuff. So they be like catching on when they use ChatGPT and stuff.
Speaking of ChatGPT, I just asked it, is it possible for anyone to be successful at the milk challenge? Short answer, no, not safely. Most people will vomit
Safely.
before finishing. The milk challenge usually means drinking 1 gallon of milk in 1 hour without throwing up. It is notoriously hard because of how the body handles that much liquid and lactose. Why people can't do it? Your stomach fills up fast, milk digests slowly, lactose intolerance. Your body has a built-in safety response. Throwing up prevents dangerous overfilling and electrolyte imbalance. Can anyone do it? A few people have reportedly succeeded, usually with very large stomach capacity, high lactose tolerance, and training.
Oh, shit. It's going down.
It's not looking good.
Well, I like what you just did there, Nate. So you basically put in his head already that he can't do it.
But we gave him some hope. There is
That's
some.
what ChatGPT say. ChatGPT be wrong.
You know, it's funny. Sometimes my partner uses sometimes. I always question them because I said ChatGPT doesn't run our business. You know what I mean? But they have stereotypes where I think they're right in a way or whatever, but sometimes they're wrong. But we'll see what happens. I mean, mate, I just want to sign a waiver for him, and when he,
When he throws up in Birkdale Village.
yeah.
LJ, did you see the viral video of Birkdale?
It was a TikTok takeover. LJ, you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, he didn't see it.
Oh.
What about so you're coming home this weekend,
Yeah.
and then you're going to come to what time are you coming to Red Rocks?
I don't know.
You want to do it Saturday or you want to wait? You want to practice?
We can do it Saturday.
Okay. Nate, you want to do it with him?
No, I'm not doing it with him. I can't do that. I'm eating ravioli.
But you can do it because you eat a lot, dude.
He's saying you have the stomach capacity.
Al Jad,
as it
anybody
said.
you know, does Nate eat the most out of all of us? And he looked,
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
and he still the guy used to eat like 5 tacos and 5 burritos, and then run around Birkdale and literally run 5 to 10 miles. I mean, the guy is in incredible shape for. Or did you notice anything on the basketball court? Was he a little slower?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gotten a little bigger in the past few years, but it's okay. We're back on the
You look great, dude.
trend.
Okay, LJ, well, I want you to get back to class because it sounds like you got to go to class, and we're going to see you on Saturday. You got any questions for him, Brenner? Are you good?
No. Good luck at the next tournament.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck. And you got anything for him, Nate?
No, LJ, see you soon, buddy.
$500 for A in Spanish. Got it?
All right, got you.
Bye.
All right.
Bye. Go.
Good kid, but I feel bad for him, Ron. You're going to take advantage of him this Saturday.
Well, he's not losing any money.
No, he's just losing his whole entire intestines.
Well, we had a.
Do you feel that there's any chance he's able to succeed?
Well, if I show you Angelo used to do it. He did it one time. We let him throw up.
Who did?
Angelo in the kitchen.
Okay.
But we let him throw up. And then he can come back out. But it's hard to do, but people think they can do it. But I think the dad would be funnier.
His dad's name's Junior as well. So Junior, he may do it with him. I don't know, maybe.
Sounds like a competitive family. So
Sounds
I'm sure
like we
he'll
have
do
to have a
it.
waiver.
Yeah. Oh, I would definitely do a waiver. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story later. Definitely have a waiver.
Yeah, well, the waivers right now, like the way I look at it, it sounds like you can't die from it. You just get a little throw up.
Hopefully not. He needs to go to Ohio State.
Maybe we need to come up with another challenge.
Maybe the sponsorship will I might be my last thing they'll do too. We had a kid. He ran track, and one night we were all here with Greg, and Greg's great.
I was here.
Yeah, and we gave that kid money.
I was a part of that.
$1,000, I think.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get another bite of ravioli here.
Okay, so
Shepwardy.
he got $1,000, and we said if you could run to Greg's house in 30 minutes,
It was fast. It was a good. I mean, it was a quick pace.
And plus, you got to go through cars, and up by McDonald's in Catawba.
Right.
So
So is that like
which way to go?
five
Did
miles,
you
6
follow him or
miles?
not? No, you didn't follow him. Greg did.
No, we did. We both were in his car. We were driving or something. I can't remember who. I don't know if I was driving or Greg was driving, but it was all the way through Peninsula, and he ran like Steve Prefontaine. You know who that is?
Yeah, he's a runner.
Yeah.
I know he is. Yes.
You ever seen that movie?
No, but I know.
I would suggest you watch that. That's a classic.
Well, I will. But so he ran.
And he made it.
He
Yeah.
made it, yeah. And it was like he got there and was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah,
nothing.
Maybe I'll run back now.
We had Austin do it to Denny's old house.
Charlie did it.
Yeah, that time.
Yeah, Charlie about died though in your
No,
front
wait, is
yard.
that Logan Rudolph?
No, it was yes, but then Charlie did it with me, you, and Denny from is it Owls? What's the sports bar?
Jack's.
Jack's.
Yeah, to my house in a certain amount of time.
Yeah, and Charlie did it, but he about died.
But the best was Logan Rudolph when he did it.
He
too.
almost died.
I mean,
Ron likes to push people to near death experiences.
but he did it. He made money.
How much?
So what would you do for like? What's the wildest thing you ever done for money? I mean,
Whew.
have we ever put you on a?
No, I don't.
And we had
you know
Scotty.
what? It was an
okay.
eating contest at the Citadel.
Okay.
It was. I had to eat I think it was like a 5-pound burger. So
What about when we had? Would you do this? We flew into, I think Vail, and we got out of the plane and we made Scotty eat the snow off the side of the road. So what we did was we took the snow and we just, made it about that big.
What color was the snow?
It was a
little dark?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
had some rocks in it. Would you do that? Would you do that?
weren't you guys serving snowballs at Red Rocks during the Snowmageddon?
Oh yeah, we did snowballs.
Yeah.
I can't get this on, Brent.
Did you?
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
I think I put your password in there.
So,
Yeah. So
what-
it sounds like we need like backyard summer game Olympics of some sort.
Well, we
Ron,
need a challenge.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, we need it. Like that's how Alex got famous on TikTok.
Yeah.
Really?
The hot chip challenge. That was his first one. Yeah,
That
I
did-
believe.
Gosh, remember when we did that after a hoop group game?
Would you do the hot chip challenge?
I don't think so. I'm not a.
What would you do? Like, what could I get? Would you?
I'd do an eating contest.
What about run from here to my house?
Yeah.
And how long do you think you could do it?
How long is that? 2 miles?
I don't know.
4 miles?
How long?
Yeah, I think it's. I'm guessing at least 4, but we can Google that one.
I'd probably need at least. I'm guessing like an.
20 minutes, dude.
You think I could do it in 20 minutes?
Well, I'm
That's a 5-minute mile. I don't know. I'm up for challenges, but not running challenges.
Yeah. So what would you eat? What if I gave you?
Hot dogs. I could eat burgers. I could eat wings. I could.
How many wings do you think you can eat in a half hour? Or
Your wings.
yeah, they're big.
I could probably eat at least in a half hour.
One wing a minute.
I could eat probably over 30 for sure,
Yeah.
easily. Yeah.
How many burritos?
From where? Chipotle.
Taco Bell.
Ooh, bring that big brown bag.
15.
I could probably eat at least 10.
It's bad that you're doing eating stuff. I think
You
I don't know. Wait, we do got to talk about something.
And it is roughly about 6 miles.
I want to pivot to
So.
something. I just looked down there, but
Yeah.
we had a good time Saturday night, didn't we?
We had a great time Saturday night.
But
Very
wasn't it
entertaining.
interesting? Sydney and Lauren and Chelsea were talking about DMs and stuff. It was,
I learned a lot.
Yeah, I learned a lot. I think we'd have them on the show, but
Tell me what I wasn't there, so fill
well,
me
the
in.
girls were. Well, first thing they were, first thing when somebody asked me who I would go out with, the person has to go out with me.
Right.
It's not like easy 1, 2, 3.
So who would be your second option?
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Who they should go out with?
No, I'm saying
If they
not
didn't
them.
choose you.
They weren't talking about me. They were just talking about. There was a lot
dating
of
in
stuff.
general.
Like DMs. Like what DM, the craziest DM have you ever had in your DMs? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I've had some good ones.
Right. I mean,
had-
I just say, will you marry me in mine? I mean, that's
Oh,
kind of it.
just straight to the point.
Yeah.
Just
I
straight to
mean,
the point.
let's get married. You're guaranteed some money down the road, and let's have a good time for 20 years.
I think, I think it's well, sorry. I mean, I don't want to interrupt this story because I want to hear more about the female perspective, but there's also a male perspective now that I'm thinking about it of girls that DM us. I mean, I think maybe that needs to be another episode, but girls versus guys DM perspective.
Well, I think the thing about it was I thought, I said, you think if you just said you want to come watch a movie over the house, right? And we were just talking about it.
And I think that got zero response from either
Well,
one.
no, like they
Yeah.
think you know.
Yeah.
But I think you want to take them to dinner first and ask them to go to the house and watch a movie.
Yeah, like I would say that my approach would be being very nice and like trying to be not too aggressive, but asking with a plan and either getting a yes or either getting a no. So that way you have direction.
Right. Well, I think I think the problem now with Instagram, when I was younger, we had a telephone, right? We didn't really have anything. So does the person really look like they look? That's part of
The game has changed.
Right.
Yeah.
And is it really who it is? So.
I've been catfished before.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a big part of the whole equation.
Right.
Then it's, I think, if you're funny or whatever you are after that. I mean, I felt like when I was your age, I think I was always good to open the door, and that was always the first thing they noticed. And I think if you open the door and you close the door for somebody, it means a lot to women, more than you think. Now,
How do you show that on Instagram
Now-
nowadays, though?
I can tell you where I faulted that where with I blame it on ADHD, whatever it is, which really I don't have. My IQ's so damn high.
Right.
Which when you have 180
Hold
IQ,
on. Let's unpack that for a second. What did you just say? You don't have ADHD, but
Well-
it's because your IQ is so high?
I think it's because of my IQ. I'm always thinking. So I think let's
Always
go,
thinking? Or
Well, let's
what
go
did you
back
just
to
say?
the conversation at hand. Let's go back and unpack each other.
Okay.
So I was saying that one of my biggest weaknesses back in the day is I would turn my head a little bit. So if somebody would walk by that maybe was
Shiny object.
yep.
Yeah,
I would
you're
go
right.
like
That ADD was not, you didn't have that. Right.
Right. So I think that
Squirrel.
that was my fault always. Like, who you looking at? Like,
Well,
because
is
I
that why
couldn't-
you always wear sunglasses now?
Well, now, yeah. So. But
You
I
just
mean,
got to stop the neck movement.
Renee,
Yeah.
what do you
Just the
think?
eyes.
There's no neck.
Right? You want to pay attention to the person you're with. I think if I learned anything, I do that now. I gave
Yeah.
every girl at that table, because now I'm in a situation where I'm kind of, I'm more of like I don't want to say, it's a bad word to say. I don't want to say, I'm more in a different situation. So
I think you're more depthful.
I
think
have
that's
to
the-
make sure that I'm as nice as I can to get people up here. I had a great group up here on Saturday.
So I
And I would
wanted-
come again. They were like, hey, and then, my best part of it was people were FaceTiming me to go out and stuff. And I was
Right.
like, wow, Ron's back. I mean, it was kind of fun that night.
He's
Like,
back, baby.
He had some options.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
as friends. I mean, obviously.
I'd be curious to hear their perspective because, there's all these dating apps, there's all these different types of concepts to meet people. And, I've been on them, but like it's a different approach nowadays. And I think that it's really,
Okay,
it's
I
really
had one. I
interesting.
had a situation with one of them where her friend was friends with her ex. Okay, and what do you think about that? Like, do you think that's
Her friend
her friend is now a friend of her ex? So do you think that's
Her friend was.
yeah? If you dated somebody for 4 or 5 years and you've
Oh, I've had that. I mean, where like the girl that I was dating is now friends with a friend.
Yes, your ex. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, listen, you meet people in your life for a reason. So if maybe they can get a best friend out of it, great. If it didn't work out with that situation or relationship, then it is what it is.
I think it's funny because I love Cheer. She's great friend, and she'll call everybody. Like the other night, she called Christy and Brett. She's calling all my people, kind of my people in a way, but now they're their people. So I think if you can,
you're a connector, though.
Connect dots.
Yeah,
you know
you're
what I mean?
a
I think
connector.
that's important.
Yeah.
To connect dots. But I think it was fun. It was fun to listen to what they were talking about.
Wide range of response from the females, which to me made it seem like if you wanted to, you saw a girl on Instagram, you wanted to hit her up, the chances of you going at it the right way are probably pretty slim.
Yeah.
Because you're having to guess what type they're looking for and what actually gets them to respond.
I say go
It's
right.
very different
I
in
say
between
right
all.
to, do you want to get married?
You
wanna
go
have a kid.
right for the heart.
Right.
You go right for the heart.
A
I
lot
think
of people
the
at that
last-
one age, if they're 38 and they're in their last steps of saying, I don't know if I can have a kid as a woman, you might get that one shot.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't throw darts, you can't hit the bullseye,
Right. But
Would you like to get married and have a baby?
yeah, I mean, what do you? This show will be really interesting, but we're gonna have to sign up. We're gonna have to sign a non-confident. They can't mention certain.
Yeah, there might be a different type of release
names,
for that show.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe not live.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think not live.
Probably needs to remain anonymous.
So what about?
Put a furry in the shadows.
Yeah.
We'll pivot a little more today to the Winter Olympics. Did you watch any of it?
I didn't. I have not. I mean, I know about USA winning. Great for USA. But I also great timing for them releasing the USA documentary stuff on Netflix, and then they followed up with a win. Great planning from the Netflix perspective.
Yeah. Would you watch it all?
When we were here, it was nonstop curling. I was thinking it was
Red
like,
Rocks is
it
big.
was-
Red
it was
Rocks
like
is
4
big on
hours.
curling. Red Rocks has had a big curling, I guess, marathon.
RNL deals with them up there in Minnesota. I mean, I have no idea what they're doing. Like, the only thing I like watching,
That's what we should do, to be honest.
well, curl.
There's a curling center in Charlotte.
Well, obviously, yeah, I can watch you all do it.
You could probably do it. You just have to be the one to slide it from the beginning. Like,
With my walker?
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Crutches aren't good on ice.
No, they have like a wheelchair or a chair they put you in, and you just,
Yeah, there you go.
I think you could
Just-
do it.
And
Just-
you can be the,
Just arm movement after
Yeah.
that.
I'll be, what is that?
The sweeper.
Can you?
sweeper. Oh, thank God, dog.
We missed that. We were on Nate there for a
But
second.
hockey, I mean, I love hockey. I mean, I grew up playing hockey. I was a good ice skater, and people like back in the day, nobody ever believes my stories, but I wish I had a cell phone to show you that was the fastest roller skater in the fucking area. So
What?
we went to
Wait,
this area.
where in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, no doubt.
No way.
They did.
I need to see proof of this because Pittsburgh has some pretty good hockey and skaters.
I'm gonna tell you this much right now. If I would have had, like Luco's playing hockey, if I would have had a different direction with my family, I would have. I don't know, because even in street hockey, I always had the most in high school or whatever we played. I had the most goals.
So you were a scorer. I figured you'd be a defender or a
No,
goalie.
I was a scorer, dude. I could rip that thing on the right side, angle up or down or whatever. We played on the street.
Yeah.
We would have You ever do that?
Rollerblades.
No. Well, we ran. We
Oh,
ran
you
on the
ran.
street, but you did
Okay.
rollerblades.
We
You ever
did
do
we did that as kids. We had a league every Saturday or Sunday, and we'd play in a gymnasium, and they'd have you'd run, but then when you got older, you actually got to play on rollerblades in a church
Wow.
parking lot, and it was intense.
Well, there you get crap. Rollerblades are scary.
Yeah, it was intense.
Did you ever get in a fight?
No, not in hockey.
Oh, hockey, you know why they get in a fight? Because they hit you in the shins.
Yeah, that
I mean,
would
everybody
piss me
hits
off.
you in the shins and hits you in the shin. You play hockey?
No.
So back to my skating, which two things I like.
Do you have any
about-
pictures? Any pictures?
Like one thing about my mom and dad. Okay, I don't know if you ever done this, my listeners, maybe not, but it's funny because I try to skate with Jordan and them, like 5 years ago, I could hardly roller skate. It was hard. Like, it's funny how as you get older, you lose your balance or whatever it was. But did you ever, Brett, no, you might, have you ever gone to slow skate with a girl? Right.
We used to have skating parties, and they were awesome.
Right, you
Like
would pick
the big-
somebody
the-
out
well,
there.
listen, like the big
like
deal-
Lisa Eberhardt, man. I always used to pick her.
7th grade was
Shout
amazing.
out. Shout out. I was like 12. That was the girl. I mean, like, hold her hand. I would.
We had this place when I was in junior high, and like once a month we would have these skate parties at Skate Country, and it was
Bringing up some memories here.
oh man, like it was the biggest deal if you got to hold a girl's hand during couple skate.
Yeah.
And like everyone watched you, and it was like your palms sweaty, like
Yeah,
you're
heck
nervous.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was like the biggest deal. And then you got to go to school the next week, and they're like, "Oh, you were holding, so and so's hand." Like, I mean, it was
Just
like
so you know, that when they were holding my hand, it was a big deal. Like,
I bet. I mean, Chef
Now,
Boyardee.
did you have,
If only they saw the future.
Ron Aber Jr., Travolta, Patrick Swayze, the third Chef Boyardee, for a reason.
Yep. Stamp
Right,
it.
that's my name.
Stamp it.
Ron Aber Jr., Travolta, Patrick Swayze,
Chef
Jr.,
Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee.
Gummy bear.
But now at your skating ring, they should have, what they would do at a certain point, they would put little cones around and you would skate.
Oh, so they challenged you. See, ours was just a circle the
No,
whole
no,
time.
they would do that. And I was always in first, always by a long, like 2/10. I mean, nobody could catch me. So I wish I did have. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I don't know why it's so funny. I just pictured Ron.
I was skinny too, dude. I was so skinny I couldn't
I'm
gain
sure.
a pound.
I just am
Alex,
picturing.
we do need an AI video.
I'm just picturing Ron
Ron
like
skating,
doing
please.
hot laps around like.
Dude, I did laugh. I was.
Yeah,
Hey, ask my mom.
I believe it.
There was always a cement wall. It was brick
And
drill.
did you just run right into the cement wall?
No, man, I was so fast.
No, I'm saying like that's how people stop. Like you just run.
No, I was.
He was more skilled than that.
When I was a kid, I couldn't gain weight, man. I would do everything. I would try. One thing about my mother, which is great, my dad thought I should have chores, and my mother said, hey,
probably
don't
good for you.
Don't worry about the chores. I'll take care of it. Go have fun with your friends.
Go have some Chef Boyardee.
And then I would play sports, everything. I played everything, whatever.
What do you think the best sport was for you? Like what did you, if you could do it all over again and really focus on one sport, what would it be?
Oh man, I mean, I was short for basketball, but I could shoot. And when we were double A, I was started. Double A means kids like me could play it short. You go to triple and quad A, there's no way I would even be in school. Nowadays, I wouldn't be able to play sports in my West Allegheny because quad A. But I think I had a great, and now you're not allowed to throw it, but I wish I didn't throw it. But I had a great curveball, man. I used to strike people out at 11. I would hit that thing right at them and go. But the problem is it screws up your arm because I threw so many, and then your arm is kind of so big.
Baseball.
I mean, I traveled baseball. I mean, I almost hit I remember the championship game. It is a long time ago, but I never forget my uncle came, and I was like 12, and I had a Roberto Clemente bat, if you know who he is.
Yep.
And I had a Roberto Clemente bat, and I hit the ball, and it was bases loaded, and it was like a 2-2 count, and I hit it. And I thought it was going to go out of the park. I only hit one home run.
I need some Chef
And
Boyardee for this story.
it didn't go, and I remember crying. Like I cried. I could fake cry too, by the way. I was good at that. But I remember crying about
Child
that. But
acting.
I do like I did like to do that. I do like to do the baseball. I mean, what about, I guess, basketball with you, right?
Yeah, basketball. I mean, I was an all-state football player when we won. Played baseball, but I was too bored. And I'll be honest, my cousin, when I was younger, we played every weekend, travel ball, baseball stuff. I was done with baseball when I got hit in the teeth by a bat, and it knocked my 2 front teeth out. That's how I lost my 2 front teeth. I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. And so basketball and football were probably my 2 best. But the thing that I wish I would have played more is golf.
Yeah.
like I grew up playing golf and like did lessons and all that stuff, but like I wish I would have focused on it more.
I mean, Nate's one of our best athletes out of our friends for sure. Charlie thinks he is, but I would probably take Nate as an athlete. But what you did at Citadel, if you could ever show a video of what he used to do, is crazy. I mean,
yeah, there was some crazy stuff.
no, you would do like what? Like you would power bar. I mean, that one workout you had, I would have quit. There's no way.
Flipping tires, and I mean, it was, maybe that's for another show, but Citadel, it was one of those things I'm very grateful that I did, because it was like a thing that I know that I can go through anything in life.
Now, did you have to wear an out uniform?
Yeah, every day.
I think about LJ going to Oak Hill. They have a uniform. What about, by the way, Brent? What about you? Did you have any sports?
Probably soccer was probably my best. A little too small for football and some of the others. Definitely too small for basketball.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Well,
would say
again,
soccer
I
for
think
sure.
if you're an A or double A, you can play. You know, that's
Sure.
where it goes. Yeah. What school district you're in. But you've always been a good athlete. And besides that, I mean, I think the problem is you're a great hoop grouper, but sometimes the I in team is.
It's, you know what I've learned though, to be honest, about hoop
I mean,
group,
you
is
got to be
that
an I. You got to be more of a team player.
You do, and I think that over the years of hoop group, I've learned that it's all about conditioning. Like, if you have to be the best player on the team, you have to be in really, really, really good shape.
You're playing a lot of minutes at that point.
And I'll be honest, like for me, we've had hoop group seasons where I'm in the middle of a basketball season. There's been games where I've flown from London, landed on a red eye, got home at like 6, 7 a.m., played in a game that same day because I was dedicated to my team, Ron. So
Well, I think that, no, I think that's called an excuse.
What? I'm playing in a 50-year-old plus men's league, and I'm flying from London to play in the game so I don't miss it. An excuse?
Well, I think
We
that
won that game, by the way.
excuses are for losers, period.
100%.
I mean,
100%.
you know,
I'm admitting that I am not in good enough shape to be the role that I'm expected to
but
be
I
in.
do think that Nate always had a good play. Like, I never forget the zipper.
Zipper.
The
Yeah.
zipper play that he always those plays, and it would always be like, and a lot of guys haven't played; they're just trying to have fun. And Nate's always, you know, the problem is if you're
Nate's entertaining to watch in that league for
does
sure.
he ever get mad? Do you think?
Does he ever get mad?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, he didn't. He's not the one that made the refs leave, but
I've been better the last 2 years. I've only gotten one technical in the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like these guys are.
Yeah, I
Remember,
get it.
they're calling bad calls all the time.
I
mean,
agree. I agree.
Have you ever umpired or refed?
I have. I've thrown a lot of parents out.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, yeah.
In which sport?
Baseball. I was an umpire behind the plate.
Oh, me too. I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I threw it. I would intentionally, like, I mean, I just tell it now, but that one kid, I'll never forget. I wouldn't throw a strike. The parent would have me so mad. It didn't matter where he threw it. It was a ball. I mean, I was like pissed at the parent.
Were you
yelling at me.
betting on these games?
I should have. But did you do like, because if you know it, so what you do is 8 o'clock game would be $35. Then it'd be like Mighty Mites, and then it would go to another game, and then it would go to a big game, and you can make from 8 to like 12, like $100.
Oh,
yeah. Did you do all 3 games?
Yeah. I would
Softball was scary. Softball is the only one I don't like because they'll beat your ass. There are a lot of guys that think they're better than they are, but they're definitely you got to be careful in softball. Men's softball is.
I'm saying I was refereeing like little kids. You're doing like adult
No,
leagues?
I did Mighty Mites. I did everything, but there were a couple times they wanted me to do softball.
Oh,
But the problem is when you
we know how adult leagues go.
Yeah, like it's a little different there, like Stookies and people like that. You know, the West Virginia guys.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
Yeah, like
They're
you make
drinking
a bad
pitchers of
call.
beer.
Right, they're like, like they want to kick your ass, and
They'll
they
follow
can't.
you to your car. They'll
Well,
follow you.
fighting wasn't one of my core strengths.
Yeah,
I mean, I've only been
see
hit
that.
once in my whole life. I mean,
You remember when we met? Do you remember that story? We were at SIP, and I was dating a girl at the time,
Oh,
and
yes.
there was a guy that wanted to beat you up. And we were
Wow,
sitting.
I like this story.
You remember we were sitting in your little corner spot.
Yeah, who was it?
I don't know who it was, but
He actually wanted to beat me up.
he wanted to beat you up.
Probably one of his girls.
You were definitely hitting on one of his girls, and you
Good
grabbed
story.
me and you said, "Hey, I might need your help." And I knew right then and there. I was like, "All right, I got this guy's back for life." So
Wow.
it was a very interesting. You sat in the booth. I stood up, and
By the way, Brent, you don't know me or Chrissy or when I had my 20 vodka Red Bulls, and acted big time at the table and all that stuff. That was a life that was. I'm glad that I'm not involved in right now as much.
You'd walk into the table and Ron would have 10, 15 girls sitting him right in the middle of it, and he was.
And sometimes, though, when you do that, then they become. After the night's over, you got to watch because they all disappear.
Yeah, they all go away. We call those bottle lizards, Ron.
You call them. Well, your first impression is he backed you up. Do you ever have to back anybody up in a fight?
No.
Ron, wait, there wasn't any. You weren't fighting.
No, I know. Would you?
You weren't.
I
weren't
wouldn't.
fighting.
I would never fight anybody, but I would get even in a different way. I would look at him and
You
say,
definitely hold a grudge.
I would tell him,
Oh yeah,
I
I've been blocked a few times.
would get him in a different way. Let's just say it that way.
Yeah, let's leave that there.
Yeah, what about the last story, just local news. What about the guy that went to Mar-a-Lago? Did you hear about that?
I only saw like a headline of it. I
mean,
really
the
don't know
kid,
any
the
details
parents
of it
couldn't
at all.
find him, and so he decides to get in the car and go buy a shotgun and a gasoline can, and he's going to take it and drive in Mar-a-Lago, like he thinks he can just do it. And the Secret Service asked him, "Hey,
What are you doing?
drop the gas can." He did, but he wouldn't drop his gun. They shot him.
Yeah.
It's scary times, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's like Fort Knox. Like you aren't getting in.
yeah. Why would
Like
you
right
think
at the
you
gate.
could?
Like they're
It's like the Citadel.
Yeah, it's like what about your apartment downtown? Can you get in that place? It's on lockdown.
No, it's on lockdown. You got to have a key to get up. You got to have a thing to get in the building. Like, it's not.
What
bad.
about the lake house?
Lake House? It's locked up. We got cameras all around it. So
Yeah, I like that lake house.
Yeah.
He's got a good lake house in Mooresville.
Oh,
How many
nice.
bedrooms is it?
six.
Yeah, but the
bedrooms.
one has a bunch of bunk beds for your kids, right? When you had
So it has 3 beds in one big room because there's an upstairs kitchen and stuff and a downstairs kitchen. So when we would run camps and have players come in, we just tried to be able to fit as many beds comfortably as possible. But yeah, that one room has 3 beds in it. So it's kind of nice. Not bunk beds, but all queen size.
Now you're on the Red Rocks menu. What's your item?
Cajun chicken pasta.
Yeah, that's your favorite, isn't it?
Yeah, do you remember why I got that one?
Because you ate it all the time.
Well, during COVID, remember my players, we'd pick up those family trays.
Yeah, that's right. But
Like-
you like no vegetables or something, right? No.
Yeah, I don't like the vegetables, and I add shrimp to it as well.
Yeah,
So
what about
chicken
you,
and
Brian?
shrimp.
my dish, calamari. Yep. Happy about that one.
You eat that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I know people ask what to be on a certain menu item, but it's hard to.
You got to earn it. You got to
Right.
earn it.
Right. We change names, and people ask why I'm not on. I'm like, well, because you haven't seen it.
Yeah, where have you been?
Like Charlie's on our podcast, but I don't know if I've seen that guy in a while. Red Rocks
None of us have seen him for a while. I mean, I don't know where he's at.
traveling.
Yeah.
Race season has started. I
Yeah,
saw him in Daytona for 2 minutes.
If you want to see Charlie, you got to go fishing.
Yeah,
That's where you got to see him.
they drive right by my house.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
He could pick you up.
Yeah. Well, we had fun in Cherokee. That was a good old time.
Yeah, I hated I missed that.
That was, But again, I almost got killed on the highway because Greg's asking the fishermen what type of fish they're trying to catch in the
How
stream.
does that get you killed?
Well, he stopped in the middle of the road. I didn't tell you the story.
No.
No.
Oh shit! So we flew into Anderson. Don't ask me. We could have just drove, but we flew, and then we had to drive. And there was this creek And you know, one thing I did learn driving through Anderson to Cherokee, they have a lot of fishing stuff. You go fishing.
Anderson or Asheville?
Anderson, South Carolina. We flew from Concord to Anderson, got in a car and drove an hour to go to Cherokee. But it was great because I won in that damn Rubicon. I'm so glad I won. That was a good story there. But we went by the creek, or whatever you call it, the stream, whatever you call it, where they fish.
Charlie saw water and goes, look,
No,
we
and
should probably
Greg-
fish there.
There was a boater, and he stopped the car, and we're around these bends, stops it, and goes, hey, and I'm like, oh shit, what are you doing, dude? What kind of fish y'all fishing out there? And I'm like, Greg, they don't have bass in these streams. It's got to be, it's trout.
Right.
And the guy said trout, and he goes, oh, okay, and we kept going.
That's all it was?
But we stopped. And
I know. That's all they wanted to know is just ask the question.
Greg did.
Huh. Greg's a wandering mind. I mean, he.
But I can tell you that if you want to go kayaking or you want to go do any of that, I would go there. I never knew that existed. I mean, it was kind of cool to see the people with the kayaks and the water and the people fishing, and it was kind of a cool ride, to be honest with you.
Have you ever been whitewater rafting?
No, you know what? I've been asked. I should have. Now I wish I would have done that.
Yeah, I did one time.
Did you like? Have you?
I have.
You like it?
Yeah, no, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go rafting quite a bit.
I mean, you're kind of a motorcycle guy, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but I would. If you'd gone to whitewater. Now Charlie went to whitewater. He said it was harder than he thought.
Yeah, so my dad took me on a trip to the New River Gorge in West Virginia.
Yeah, I know where that is. Yeah.
And we got in the car. He's like, hey, we're going to go do this. When I was in probably high school or middle school. And he had a private guide that was one of his friends. And it was like 2 or 3 other people. So it was like 5 total people in the whole boat. And he guided us. But we were on like class 4, class 3 rapids the whole day. And it was a little scary. I mean, you know, from my perspective, like we're going up and down and, you know, spinning and shifting our weights, but it was cool. I mean, it was a cool experience.
Did you hit any rocks or anything or not?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I fell out of the boat once. It was fun though.
Well, Charlie said the whitewater, he literally fell and he hit his arm on a rock.
The Whitewater Center?
Yeah, it was all
Yeah.
hard. He thought I would just get in there, and I agree. I mean, Charlie's an athlete. I mean,
Yeah.
he said he got in there, and it was harder than it looked.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely, it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, I would do that. I wish I could do anything right now, but I go to PT today. They're going to make me do a lot of stuff that I don't want to do. It's about all I got.
Nice.
So what do you have planned the rest of this summer, or not summer, I guess it's.
Yeah, what's coming up for you?
Yeah, what's
Just finishing the rest of the season. We've got, you know, about a month left of the regular season. Then March Madness starts up, all the conference tournaments, all the NCAA tournaments, going to see all of our players. We're getting ready for the transfer portal, getting ready for the NBA draft. Should probably have two guys in the draft this year. And then, you know, just getting ready for summertime, summer league, all that fun stuff. And then finally going to disappear on a vacation for a couple weeks. So it's got a busy all the way until about July. I'll be ripping and running through the
We
season.
still have the Key West house. We got the Kiowa place.
Yeah.
And Palm Springs, we have that place.
We need to make another Key West trip. That was fun.
Yeah.
We need to get that clip of you in those red pants.
Oh,
Red leather pants.
You know, I was going through my clothes the other day, and I don't want to. It's pretty sad. I mean, I wore 32s, 33s, 34s, 35, 36, 37.
It's growing.
It's growing. But hopefully, we can get that down again. I might just have to go away for a while. You don't see me. I mean, but that were raviolis, baby. And shout out to Todd Hirschfeld and Ricky Stenhouse today.
Yeah.
For our Chef Boyardee. Maybe they'll want to, you know, now that you're eating that, maybe they'll
They should sponsor us.
sponsor one of your
We'll send them a
plays.
clip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we should get a Chef Boyardee case delivered. I'm going to get that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Talking about him today. Okay, Brian, anything else today?
No, I don't think so.
I got PT. You're going to where?
California, fly out first thing tomorrow morning. Be
Yeah,
there
how
for a
long?
week.
Oh, yeah,
So,
great.
yep. And then Phoenix, and then which you're going to go to. And then
We'll see. I got a big dog. I got a good
I think
big,
I
big
think it's a
couple weeks.
Palm Springs in between Phoenix and Vegas NASCAR. I think. We can drive to both of them. Just saying. But that's what we have going on.
Yep.
Coming up.
Okay. Well,
All right.
LJ, Milky, let's do it.
Clips coming Saturday. Make sure you watch for that.
Yep.
Thanks, Nate, for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Another great show. Thanks, Ron.
Ron, it's another fantastic evening at Red Rocks. I love coming to your restaurant. The friendly service, the atmosphere, this place has it all.
Well, we have something for everyone, Mike. We can have a steak, you can have pasta, we have seafood, we have a kids menu. We have everything you need.
Well, thanks, Ron. Really appreciate you.
Red Rocks Cafe, newly renovated, your complete dining experience.
Hey, Austin.
Hey guys, mind if I sit with you?
Absolutely.
What should I do with this?
Put it over there by my two.